we're taking a look at some AirPods Max. And as you can tell, they look kind of suspicious, you know? They look kind of similar to what Apple has for us. AirPods, they look very similar. They look very suspicious. That's the right word. They look very suspicious. Like these look normal. These are what they're supposed to look like. They look like they've, actually like know how to use this stuff. But these definitely, you can see the seam in the middle of them. You can see like the padding. They're definitely fake, and Apple probably should not let them into the country. They don't even have the budget to put this on models. They just like Photoshop it on. They just take some other picture and they basically just go Photoshop it on. Now the best part is clearly it says wireless earphones Bluetooth, yet why does it have a wired connection? I mean, that's the big question today, I guess we're gonna ask. So for a lovely $18, we can get top. Yeah, I doubt that. I also doubt that. So 4 to 5 hours, nothing near what Apple actually offers. An HD microphone, and there's 5-star ratings. Okay, so they clearly think they're getting some type of AirPods and stuff. I could go into the argument of like that the Apple version of these is kind of questionably overpriced too. But then again, you're paying for the Apple brand. These are questionably overpriced, and they probably sound like gurgling bathwater is probably the best analogy I would guesstimate. Yeah, I just think all these buttons are going to be mushy. These seams are going to be iffy. The band is probably going to be iffy and probably snap. The pictures look exactly like the Apple counterparts. So let's buy it, see what we get. For those of you not aware, I know this is not going to be the first Apple product that we look at this week, because this Friday, it's not going to be Saturday as usual. This Friday, I'm posting my iPhone 14 Pro Max review. Yeah, that will be being posted this Friday as soon as I basically can edit it and upload it. I think it's time we take a look at these quote-unquote our AirPods Max. These are the most expensive AirPods that Apple makes, and they did it look like they had a great time surviving shipping. They also feel just about as cheap as you would expect, for especially so plasticky. Surprisingly, though, they are USB-C. And that is them so far. Basically, as you may be able to expect, they are entirely plastic, not metal like the actual ones. Also, this headband is like really cheap plastic. You've got these buttons that are really mushy. We'll see how it sounds. Does this turn on? Oh, it's Bluetooth. Do we have any ability to... Oh, okay. I am kind of surprised by that. They like just don't fit well. Like, I don't know how to say this. Like, they literally just do not fit well. They, like, sit like this. There's so much space underneath my ear here. Like, I can get a whole finger through. And no matter how much more I, like, sit down, and then it just, like, you have space up here. And they just sit on the top of your ear, and they, like, sit down and they drag on your ear like that. Comfortability-wise, not so much. Quite frankly, I don't even think the top here is that comfortable. The actual AirPod Maxes or whatever bow out like that. So when you sit on your head, that's supposed to kind of rest on top of your head. But if you look at these real quick, you see that there's literally nothing but the like plastic band for these to sit on top of. So then you're stuck in an odd situation. The mechanism in order to like slide these is actually not bad. Let's put this on Bluetooth and see how bad these sound. Give my current phone ear herpes. I know a lot of YouTubers talk about mushy audio, like audio that is in fact so freaking mushy. Like there is literally the lows, like the bass sounds, the low frequencies, no middle frequencies, and just a touch of high frequencies. That's literally what this sounds like. I don't even know how to properly describe the discomfort that I feel from my ears, that I have listened to like $5 earphones that have been miles ahead of what this is. Literally, there is no sound spectrum whatsoever. It's like so mushy is the best way to describe the audio. And quite frankly, I'm like, it hurts to listen to just because it is entirely like bass and like just a touch of high end frequencies. Quite clearly, I know for a fact Apple would never let this slide. It is USB-C. You do have a microphone by chance? No way. Let's see how bad this microphone is. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, so we have a microphone here. We have a microphone. So today we're going to be doing a mic test on, I believe there's like $20 AirPod Pro Maxes. Yeah, so as you can tell, this is what I sound like with completely putting my face up against it, taking a little bit way back, and just see how good these sound. I'm sure they sound absolutely great. Yeah, let's see what happens if you drop them on the table. Just before we get to editing, guys, I want to know what this sounds like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt that is probably some of the worst sounding headphones I've ever heard. That microphone, sort of question, would I buy this? Quite frankly, I've heard earphones with, well, better sound quality for like $1. Headphones, nothing about this whatsoever screams worth it. Albeit it doesn't include like a super expensive or super scammy or hopefully some malware. It doesn't include anything fancy like that. We've had our fair share of stupid stuff that's happened from this. This is just like a scam in the fact that it's just super poor quality. Like, I'd love to see something that's actually comparable, something that even syncs with an iPhone appropriately. But this is just like, we're already getting some of the strings in the fabric to tear just by putting it on my head. So hopefully I don't have lice. Thank you very much for watching. And check out the video this Friday for our iPhone 14 Pro Max review.